Guys, I'm a drunk. I have a toxic relationship with alcohol. Sometimes I fight it off pretty well, most times I don't. I have a physical need for it. If I don't drink up to a certain amount, I get physically ill. Toxic relationship. Worse than a toxic marriage, worse than a toxic boyfriend, girlfriend, or whoever your significant other is. I knew at some point in this video, on this channel, in this video series, and on this channel and on this journey, I was going to have to admit something to myself and to my audience. And if you go back, if you've been a subscriber or follower and you've watched my videos, you can see it in my other videos. You can see me disappear. You can see me acting a little irrational sometimes, or a little irrational all the time, and mood swings and changing from one to the other. And that's the alcohol. Um, it got really bad when COVID hit and all of our jobs disappeared and they gave us money. And I already was in the bar business for 35 years, so I already drank, already could go out and tie a good one on. But up until that point, I held steady jobs. I worked my butt off. I didn't need a drink. I wanted one at the end of the day. Yeah, really, especially after a long double or something like that, or a stressful management shift or anything like that. I wanted a beer and a shot when I got off work. And then I go and go to bed, get up the next morning and do it all over again. Work, 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 work. Nothing to drink during the day. A couple beers and a shot when I got off work. Days off on the golf course, drink a six pack, have a couple shots with the boys after. Try not to drive drunk home, get up the next morning, go to work. That was my routine for 10 plus years. But now that I look back on it, I've had a very bad relationship with alcohol going back to, God, 1998. That's a year I was married and going into the 6 month of pregnancy. My wife suffered a bad miscarriage, placenta ripped loose. She nearly bled to death. She was unconscious. I had to make the decision. I mean, the baby wasn't going to make it anyway, but I had to make the decision to terminate the child. And as a Catholic and as a person that believes in, as a pro-life person, it was it wasn't a difficult decision to make. I had my 2-year-old son in my hands, in my arms, when the doctor came to me and said what was going on. I wasn't going to leave him without a mother, and I loved my wife, so it wasn't a hard decision to make. It was a spiritually hard decision to make, but practically and in love of her and love of my son, no, it wasn't a hard decision to make. But it destroyed her, ruined the marriage, and I got into a deep depression, drank a lot, dug myself out of it. So I was 28 then. It took me to 32 to get back on my feet and going again. And then after that, boom, work, 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 work. Go out and party, go play golf, work, 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 do this, do that. No plans for the future. Alcohol was part of my life, but it wasn't dominating it. But every injury I've ever had, every stupid thing I've done have been alcohol related. So yeah, my toxic relationship probably started in college, but it really manifested itself after in 1998, February of 98. But I always managed to dig myself out and just be productive and work. Never had plans for the future, never saved any money. That's stupid on me. We'll go into that in other videos. But I know this channel is about starting over, finding God, and following the path of Jesus. And that's really kept me through this last year where I've blown everything. I've lost everything, and I had it sitting in the palm of my hand. And my stupidity and my dependency on alcohol has kept me from working. I mean, delivery drivers and bartenders, they don't want delivery drivers that are drunk and bartenders with shaky hands because they got to have that drink. They can't work 5 hours without a drink. So yeah, work's been very few and far in between. And I spent a lot of money on the place I live right now, and I spent a lot of money on this boat and this build I'm doing. But I have had no income coming in, and that's my fault. I've been trying to build this YouTube channel and get some merchandise sold and stuff like that. But I'm not consistent with that right now because I'm drinking too much. I'll stop drinking as much for a little while, and then I'll go in a bender. Like I mean, you noticed if you have followed the channel and if you follow the dates of my uploads, they're very sporadic right now because I'm scared of what's about to happen, and I've been going out and drinking not to think about it, and that's just made things worse. So I'm making a commitment right now. Every day I'm going to do a 5 to 10 minute video just checking in, saying, hey, here's how the drinking's going. Here's, and that's going to be just that and maybe some spiritual stuff and what God taught me. I mean, God told me last night that I had to change the direction of the channel and I had to be open and honest with everybody. And I swear to God and Jesus that as soon as I heard that message, and if you've watched my videos before, if we ask, God will answer. We just have to be willing to listen. He does answer our thoughts. Not just prayers. He answers our thoughts and our questions. You don't have to pray to God. You can ask him a question and he'll answer you. You just have to sense which way it comes to you. And last night to me, I wasn't dreaming. I was having trouble sleeping. I'm eating like crap. So I plan on changing my diet. So, hey, that's another thing. My health will change a lot better as I start to exercise and eat better and drink less. I'll keep you updated on those as well. Yeah, but I'm gonna do those every day. But I'm also going to update on the boat build. I'm going back up on, today is Sunday the 16th. I'm going back up on Friday to really start the framing out of the boat. I've got to be out of here in 5.5, almost 6 weeks. I'm about to be homeless. Not to say I won't have a home because I'll be finishing the boat while I'm at my parents' lake house. But I hope to have that thing on the water ready to live in by October 1st because I really don't want it to be. I mean, while I'm up there working on it, yeah, I'm going to stay there for a few days while I work on it. But I don't want to be up there living at their house when I'm out of here. I'm 57 fucking years old. I don't need that. I've got $4,000 to my name because I've pissed it away. And alcohol's had 99% to do with that. The rest of it's my lack of focus and lack of action, which has plagued me my entire life. And we'll go into that in some detail as we go along. But yeah, so 1 or 2 videos a week about what's going on the build and the lake life. And when I finally get to the rivers and hopefully upgrade boats to do the Great Loop within the next 2 years. So those videos will come once or twice a week, probably twice. I may throw in a live Wednesday or something if y'all want to. But please do me a favor. Leave me a comment. If you see this on Facebook, comment as well, and make sure to follow on my G-Next Journey page. And I'm going to have links to 2 products. I really need to start raising some money, and I've got a store for merchandise, and I have a little digital Christian devotional, and I have a mostly Christian themed store where you can download digital products as well. So if you want to help out, YouTube, like and subscribe, and bell for notification. I don't even think that even works anymore, but definitely like and subscribe, and follow me on this journey. Daily videos about 7 to 10 minutes long. This one's a little over 8. I'm gonna try to cut it off here in a minute. Go to the link in the pinned comment. There's 2 links. One's for the merchandise and one's for the digital products to help out a little bit. But the main thing that'll help is liking and subscribing to let YouTube know that you like this video. And it's going to be a struggle. And now I'm accountable to myself. I'm accountable to God, but now I'm accountable to you as well. And I think that's going to help me focus some is being accountable to the audience. So again, let me know that you like this. Subscribe, leave any comments, read the pinned comment. The merchandise is pretty cheap. The digital products are really cheap, and anything will help me out. I need to get monetized. I need a little bit of income, and I need some inspiration. Tell me your stories in the comments. Say, hey, I'm struggling too. Doesn't have to be with alcohol. It could be with anything. Because God helps us with the struggle, and I've lost focus for the last week or so. I'm trying to get back on it. And with your help, and hopefully I can help you as well with some of my stories and what I'm doing. If we can help each other, we can make each other stronger. I love you. God bless. And he listens to you. I'll see you next time.